Yeah. The color of the process. Yeah. The appearance of validity and sufficiency surrounding a legal proceeding that is later found to be invalid. Now, the color of the legal proceeding necessary to obligate me to do a mental health evaluation? Yes. I think that there are some violations of the necessity, yes, of proving some sort of guilt of the individual before you require them to be restored. Now, since I wasn't in Squim and nobody signed a statement and there was no, well, I know it says here, okay, a penalty of perjury in the laws of the state of Washington. Yeah, but I never had seen any written statement or signature of the petitioner. And then this is what I received from Jefferson County, Brett Roberts. Ouch. Violate the order while knowing the order was in effect? Yes. But I wasn't in Jefferson County. No. I wasn't cyber stalking. Pooh. Now, when you really think about it, yes, there seems to be some color of process problems in the judicial system. It's kind of like raising campaign support, right? Having everybody vote for you for whatever reason, and then an elector decides, well, I don't like what they're doing, I'm going to do something else. Now, I know they shouldn't do that. Now, this whole idea of these declarations, right? Declaration of mailing, Judge Rohrer? Yeah. I've never seen that. Pooh, I'd want to know because it said that she sent two of them. Yes. I never got notice of court hearings. Then there's the declaration of Jessica L. Hodges. Yes. My non-biological stepdaughter. That said that I kept my family on Guam when I purchased her passport. You know, when you think about me supporting my daughter, yes, she did have a passport, and that's how my wife abducted my sons. And as I explained this morning, yeah, I never kept them from anything that they wanted, really, what I was able to provide for them. Now, she wasn't able to travel to Clallam County because I'm the one that did pay for the passports. Isn't that right, Heidi? Did my wife ever declare that she had some money that she didn't tell me about during our marriage? Now, there's this declaration. Oh, and then you had an order for protection that was issued on August 12th of 2011, Judge Ken Williams. Now, what did she declare on October 7th of 2011? Ooch. Did she declare that I was on probation? That I had to do 7 hours of parenting classes? Oh. What was the declaration that Heidi Lee Budnick declared? Oh, well, I actually didn't go through a trial. No. I was evaluated and I had no issues with drug or alcohol problems. Yes. And Wayne, the evaluator, suggested that we go to marriage reconciliation because we had an argument. Now, there's the declaration, and then, oh, look it. A week after filing for a petition for dissolution of marriage, you said that law enforcement, yeah. Did you, well, what's on that worksheet? Did you say that you arrested me and put me in jail on the 28th? Yes. I was arraigned on the 29th? Yes. And a week later, she petitioned the court to renew the protection order because it said that I broke the protection order. Yes, even though a jury had not found me guilty of violating any of the restraint provisions. And then there's this minute order where Brent Basden decided to reissue it. Yes, tried to force me to go to court. Right. And I said, no, why don't we wait for the verdict? Because I was sure, yes, that when I called Healthy Families of Clallam County, I was not trying to contact the petitioner. I was wanting to know if the prosecuting attorney on Guam had given them the conditions of the diversion, yes, and then the order, yes, that I had to do 7 hours of parenting classes. Now, I think there's numerous humanitarian rights violations in all of these declarations and all these court hearings. Now, I'm going to want my sons today, and I want to speak to Marilyn. Now, look at another declaration of Heidi L. Budnick regarding the undeliverable mail. Yes, Yes. Now, that's where you put it in the Squim Gazette, and you allegedly, yes, attempted to mail it to me. Now, that was in October 7th of 2013, and I wasn't residing at 1023 Kitchen Dick Road. I'd like to know what that said. Now, the sheriff's department personally contacted me in August, probably August 21st of 2013, a week before the order for protection was issued. Yes, that you issued for 2 years without giving me a copy because you waited until I left the county and you attempted to serve me in November 8th. Yes, that would be September, October, approximately 9 weeks later, you attempted service on me. Yeah, I think the declaration of the sheriff's return of service was when you called me on the telephone. Yeah, I walked to the sheriff's department. You were very aggressive, intimidating, really. I did notice how intimidating. I said, that's a little aggressive. Yeah, I didn't need to see your fist. Yes. And then you said that on and before the next business day, now, 9 weeks later, after I had left Clallam County, it says here that you attempted service on myself. Now, since you had my phone number, on August 21st of 2013, was there some reason you didn't call me when the dissolution of marriage was happening? Seems there was. You couldn't find me? Poop. Uh, I thought for sure you had my phone number. Yes. Now, when you wait 9 weeks to attempt service on somebody, did you have that actual phone number? Did you issue a warrant to be able to wiretap it? Now, just so you, well, 9 weeks after issuing the protection order, yes, you attempted service on me, but you had called me a week before the court hearing, yes, on August 21st of 2013. I mean, if we really added up, because I mentioned this, I would say that there's some color of process violations. Yes, for saying, well, we attempted service, but we couldn't get a hold of him. Of course not. I'd moved to Centralia. Is it a legitimate attempt of service? Yes. When you sit on a court order, knowing that if I found out that it was issued for 2 years, and state law only allows for you to issue it for 1 year if there are minors. Well, City of Seattle, City of Seattle, Seattle Police Department. There's a jurisdiction problem. Do you have to enforce the human rights of American citizens? Is there some reason why I wouldn't want to sue you in international courts? As a city, or now, City of Seattle Police Department, do you have to enforce the actual laws of the municipality of Seattle? And well, I know it's upsetting, but the thought was, yes, when I printed off and had emailed your municipal code for protection orders, I don't think there was a legitimate attempt of service within the 9 weeks until I had left. Yes. Now, when I'm supposed to be aware of the restraint provisions right now, could be a large class action lawsuit. Yes, it could. Now, we're just talking about these human rights. Shoot.